We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Here's James. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. On 1st down, Peyton. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Wait, put it! I'm scared.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. And Walker has it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll go for it on 4th.
Probably a little bit of a surprise call there on 3rd and inches that they decided to throw the football. And how difficult is that for an offensive line when they look up and see all those extra bodies?
We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a 1st and goal to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From the gun, here's McNabb. He's got Mason complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Out of the gun, McNabb. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check 52, gotta go.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
McNabb to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 4 yards out. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Throwing is Brady on third down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. One heck of a third down conversion.
Wait, that 53! Mike, 58, right there. Stop your whining. Catch it! 58. Hey, exit!
Into the red zone, it's Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Jackson, reload!
On second down now, Peyton. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already. And
he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to regain the... Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone.
We got...
On first down, it's McNabb. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from it.
So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. Now it's McNabb. And he hits his tight end Elam. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. James. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And the Seahawks on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards. So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. On first down, Peyton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a 1-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. They'll run on first down. It's James. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. James. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's James. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it with James. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. Getting late here in the fourth quarter, the offense, they need to find the end zone. A touchdown does them no good, and just one timeout left in their back pocket. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It got his man complete. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. First down. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout. Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last point of the game? No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked. It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out. So for the Seahawks, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons.
Took me so long getting back to my right mind.